fellas, I don't want to go deep. I need a quick whip around on the bank nationalization socialism business. Don Luskin, with you. Is that what's tying up the stock market? Just quickly.
Look, you know what's going on with the stock market right now is we're like primitive people who believe that thunder and lightning are caused by the gods quarreling. Senator Dodd says we're going to nationalize banks. Spokesman Gibbs says we're not. The gods are quarreling. The thunder is coming from Olympus. Nobody knows what to do. There's no rationality anymore.
All right, get to Don Luskin, because I think, Don, you are diametrically in disagreement, diametrically opposed to our friend Dave Malpass. You're a gold buyer, Don, are you not?
Look, I've been a gold buyer all along. It's been my best idea trade all year, and I just want to say I told you so. It is not true that the Fed's balance sheet is contracting. It is expanding. If you add the assets and liabilities together, it's more than tripled in the last 6 months. I'm telling you, they are going to keep growing it. They're still looking to buy another $500 billion worth of mortgage-backed securities.
Larry,
and when this credit crisis starts to ebb, David, they are not going to be able to decommission all these new credit programs fast enough. They won't have the guts to. We are looking at an inflationary problem that gold is getting absolutely right. We are going to 2000, mark my words.
David, your response.
They've shrunk for the last 7 weeks. They're down $400 billion from the top. They're sucking liquidity out of the economy, and they've explained very carefully how they're going to take back the expansion in the balance sheet from last fall.
Don?
Don't believe a man. You know how you can tell when the Fed is lying? Their lips move.
Mr. Val, 2 issues on the table. Number one, Alan Valdez is very optimistic. This is a great time to buy, especially for young people. I personally love that point of view. Unfortunately, I've been getting my brains cleaned out on that. And secondly, Dave Malpass says falling gold is what's going to happen, and that's going to be good for stocks.
Well, you know, it's a very complex thing, Larry. You know, I think I basically disagree with David. I think what we've got here is gold. Normally, it's kind of like a fire alarm, a canary in the mine shaft, 1,000. You can say, oh my God, it means we're in an inflationary conflagration. That's a terrible thing. You know, inflation right now is exactly what we need. We do face a huge deflationary risk. That is the worst case scenario. I take it as great news that gold is signaling a resurgence of inflation. That is the salutary event that we need to fight the deflation. As to whether you should be an investor for stocks in the long run, I suppose that's true. But I think we have to be very honest that after 25 or 30 years of a political environment that has been very friendly to capital and to free markets and to growth, we are entering a new world that is being very unfriendly to capital and to growth.
I think there's no way around that.
I think we need to be realistic. We cannot expect the gospel of equities to carry us through in the next decade the way it has in the last 3 decades.
You know, countries